You are alive. Julius Malema. Oh. So into your topics we're talking about because of it's Julius Malema, he loved black people. You understand? He loved them. But people they were not voting for him and he got I think 9% last elections. But like now you are going to know what will happen when EFF is in power. Malema allowed to focus on the land, focus on equality, and focus on making Africa to be one. Remember, this is an open discussion. MD reacts. No one is attacked. We are just sharing opinions. We are just sharing opinions. Let's go. Let's go. Let me make a volume. Let me make a volume.
People are happy to see me here. No one is scared. All our people know message of hope.
Facts. Like you see, like everyone is not scared when they see me. When they see me, it's like when you see your mom from a town with plastic running for those plastic. You see, like people they're happy. You can see even the kids here. They're so happy when they see Julius Malema singing hi 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 because they see a hope.
You have criminal charges still facing you. Is it not possible that you'll end up in jail very soon rather than in Parliament?
I have no.
Well, what is the question? Because of they're in the dark and I can't understand what is the question. Say, well, what is the question? Because people they need to understand what you are asking for.
Okay, to answer. Government, the way it hates me. If it had a case against me, they would have locked me up in jail. But
you see, like this government, the way it hates me, even though they have a case against me, they will lock me up. But what?
now,
In the West, people are very scared of you. They call you a demagogue in the making who will turn this country into another Zimbabwe.
Some people they used to say like, if Julius Malema win, this country is going to be a Zimbabwe part 2. People say this like, when Julius Malema take over, this country is going to be a Zimbabwe. Say like this country is going to be Zimbabwe. Don't allow this person to win. Don't allow him at all because of when the whites are leaving. Because of Malema wants equality, and most of whites don't want to be equal. They don't want to share the land. They say black people must pay the land with what money. So they say like these people leave, this country is going to be like Zimbabwe. And he asked a good question, which is I appreciate it. He asked a good question.
Forms and so on.
no, this is our country. What we do with our country has got nothing outside. They must give us time to decide what type of future we want for ourselves.
Facts. Like again, when you have money, when we're so young, you can see like a gain, you can see like his gain.
We want our land back. We want our.
Yeah, I know, like the land. He's been talking about the land since he was young. Even today, he's the only person who keep his words and hoping when he get in power, he's going to deliver what he's been saying for his rest of his life. Because we've been saying this, man. We've been saying this, man. I want to get the land bank. I want us to be equally. We've been saying those things, and we hope when he get into power, things that he's been going to do, he must do them. When people get to power, they don't do things they promise they're going to do. He's been preaching the land since he was still young. And let's hope like now, when they get into power, they think of the land, going to do it.
Our economy back, let the economy benefit the people of South Africa.
You're offering to double people's grants here, their social grants.
Yeah? You offer to double social grants. Hey, yeah. People are going to make kismus. Even like double.
How will you afford that? Isn't this just cheap populism?
No. Cheap populism is building houses for the politicians. Why should we build houses for politicians? We must take the money and give it to the needy.
Oh, this is a good question. So like this guy say like you say you're going to double the grants for grants, you're going to double them. I don't know if it's a program or what. We just build a house for the man. I'm going to double it.
And not to the politicians.
What are you expecting to get in the election? What percentage?
You say like me, I'm not going to the fight match and not win. I'm fighting to win. No, guys, one of this Wi-Fi now. See, like this Wi-Fi is giving me problems. This Wi-Fi giving me problems. Wi-Fi, why you do like this to me? When I talk about serious topics, you start to give me problems. Anyone who face difficulties there, if you face difficulties, make sure you type this. Like, yes, sir, I face difficulties so I can attend so you so soon, so possible. Because of like, yeah, you're talking about the next president, Malema. You're talking about the next president here. No, we're not here to play. We are talking about serious issues here. We're not here to play. We are not here to play. Here, we think we are here to play.
Why must they make you president?
So, okay, that's good. EFF will govern this country better than ANC. So, like, EFF is going to better this country than ANC. What is going to say? Because they're asking me questions today. How?
Why must they make you president of the republic?
Well, I'm happy that you raised that point because the youth don't see politics working for them.
Definitely, we don't see politics working for us. And I believe, like, next year, you didn't vote. Lots of youth, they didn't vote. They did not vote because they don't see the benefits of voting. But no, those grants are coming for politics. People are paying tax. EFF was the one who's fighting for education to be free. But they don't understand because of the youth, they have no idea. So, like, these people are fighting for us, or these people are eating our money. Remember, EFF was the one standing, fighting for free education. EFF was the only one. You can come with your own debate, but EFF was fighting, especially in university, to say there must be a free education.
So the first thing you do is to make sure that politics work for the youth. And once they see the politics working for them, they'll come in their numbers. Look at what we did at the institutions of higher learning. When we took over the SRCs, we said the budget which is spent on Freshers Born festivals must be cut by 70%.
Oh, 70%. You can see like this. When you speak live, man. We need leaders when they speak live. Don't speak. When they speak, Julius Malam, he speak live.
That 70% must.
You're smart. You are smart. I don't want to lie, my president. You are smart. Very smart. Our president is smart, guys. Very smart. I don't want to lie. Julius Malema is smart, man. Look how he's reasoning. Look how he's reasoning. That's what defend. That's what define who you are.
What happened? The youth then realized that in the institutions of that this thing is working for us. As a result, there is a mood all over universities of educated people, not illiterate, educated people.
The educated people, not people who are not educated. And a lot of EFF, EFF is dominating all universities, all higher education. EFF is the one that's taking over. Whether you like it or not, EFF is the one that is dominating. You can come with your own stories, but I know EFF is always dominating me.
People who say we want to make an educated vote, and that vote is for the EFF because we can see that the politics are working for us in the institutions of learning. Let's make the politics to work for our people. What will you do? I'll give them the land. I'll give them.
The land is always there. The land is always there. Let's say what we're going to do, you're going to give them land. There's always, the land is always there. So like when I take over, I'm going to give them land to do farming, do their business, to build this country. This is what he's saying. Say I'm going to give them land. Who's going to give you land? DA will never give you a land. ANC is signed a thing. We are still waiting for ANC to give us land. DA will never do that. You are playing with fire, man.
Access to education free of charge. I will beneficiate the minerals of South Africa and industrialize the economy of South Africa so that we are not an economy of consumers, but an economy of people who produce. Manufacturing ought to be revived.
Oh, viva, viva. I said like I'm going to make them to say like this economy is not the economy of It's like us, we're going to produce our own stuff now. We are tired of seeing a black child become a worker, working for those who are not from Africa. We are tired of that. I'm going to make sure we are manufacturing our own products.
In South Africa, if we are to create sustainable jobs, I will end load shedding in less than no time because load shedding is man-made.
How? Man, let's vote for this guy. Let's vote for Julius Malema. Let's vote for this. You are listening. You are listening or you are playing there. Sure.
When there is World Cup, metric exam, there is a load shedding. Have you ever seen such madness in life?
Wow, when is a World Cup? There's no load shedding. When there's a World Cup, there's no load shedding at all. But when the children, they are writing their future, there's a load shedding. This is a president, the next president, asking this question. Do you ever see a where
we must switch on the lights to see rugby and then switch off the lights when the children are writing an exam? What type of this load shedding are we dealing with? It has got eyes and ears.
It's like showing that, look their eyes, like showing that the interviewer. So like this are the eyes, this load is the eyes. When it's time to play rugby, we have load shedding. When it's time to write exam, there's no load shedding. It doesn't have this load shedding, and it's turning to the interviewer, man.
It knows that Kolisi is about to pick up the ball. It doesn't go. When Kolisi finishes, then it goes. It goes with. It's man-made. It's created to empower Cyril.
Who made it?
Cyril.
Look his eyes. Cyril people. It's like this doesn't hear me very well. I need to wide open those eyes. You can take me serious. You say like I'm speaking something that makes sense.
And the
Cyril
ANC,
Ramaphosa made load shedding.
yes.
How?
Because they want to empower the IPPs. They don't maintain the coal power stations. They close coal power stations. Problem at the center of what we're dealing with is the maintenance of our power stations.
The maintenance. So like the maintenance is the problem. So people of Elon Musk, people of Ramaphosa, sorry Elon Musk. People of Ramaphosa is the one that benefits them. Doesn't benefit the South African. When the child running for exam, the electricity is going on. When is a rugby and alcohol time, electricity is on.
That's why they tell you Unit 1 has collapsed, Unit 3 has collapsed. There is nothing magical that Brian Molefe did and Marcelo Gogo did. All they did was to make sure they maintain
coal.
Our own power stations. They close this one. They know if we close this one for 2 days, it will be up. Before you know it, we go to the next one. There's generally no maintenance and corruption is eaten away.
Yo, don't talk about corruption, Malema. You don't talk about corruption. Corruption in South Africa is like a food. Because we eat every day. They eat our money every day. Corruption in South Africa is like a food. You know, like food. The food that you eat is like corruption here in our country, South Africa.
ESCOM, what do? They then say, no, let's load shed so that we create a crisis. Power producers, our people are going to say, yo, maybe there is a solution here. Let's go with independent power producers. Who is independent power producers? It's Remgro.
Man, this guy is smart, man. I hear people saying, look, Ramaphosa is smart, Ramaphosa is smart, but Julius Malema, he's the future. He's the future on his own. And he was right when he said, like, I'm running this country without having power. Just imagine when he take power. Imagine when he take power. He said, like, I run this country without any power. Just imagine when they take a power there. Sure, we are talking a different story. We are talking a different story.
Who owns Remgro? Is Johan Rupert. You're now going to be given electricity by Johan Rupert. I mean, this crisis faith. I mean, let's go. There's no long distance trains from November last year until today. The people of Limpopo used to occupy that train full to capacity. Eastern Cape, full to capacity. They rent locomotives, put them there, and then.
You know, when I listen to this man, I learn a lot in the world and the corruptions and the connections.
Do not give them. We spend 600 million. These locomotives only gave us 10 million. Then we all say, no, it means it's a waste of money. That's why we can't spend 600 million only to get 10 million. No, they didn't use the locomotives. They hired with 600 million, put them there.
No, they get money, then they hire. They don't buy. That's what he's saying. If you understand what he's saying, like, please comment this so that they can able to talk things that make sense here.
And create an imaginary crisis so that when they come and say, let's outsource this thing to our friends, people should say, no, maybe we'll get trains because we've not been getting trains. All of this is a fact. Under the President Ramaphosa, who said he's going to be corrupt-free, he's going to be transparent, he's going to do lifestyle audit on ministers, he's going to crack the whip on corruption. This government has become the most corrupt government that switches off lights and who are writing metric exams.
The president is talking and can feel. And when I say for me, like, to say is hard. I don't go around saying When someone say, when I listen to someone and say, he's speaking the truth, and my instinct and my connection can say, like, this person, he will be the right president for this country. And when I can see when someone talking something deep, you're always going to say, when someone talks something deep, you're going to be like, you understand those, and you same to me, man. Same energy. People are not people, uneducated people are people who didn't go to school. They call them uneducated. Uneducated people say that if the EFF comes to power, when Malema take over and run this country, they will end the government grants. That means EFF is going to clear the island. But the truth, if the EFF comes to power, they will increase grants of all 4.5, which is the salary people are supposed to earn. How much are they supposed to earn? Let's check the minimum. Let's check the minimum wages there. How much minimum wage? Don't worry, ChatGPT is going to fix my spelling. It's going to fix my spelling. Don't worry. Come on, so what's wrong with you? So, like, in South Africa, 2025, the most workers. For workers, the public program is wage is 18 per month. How much per month? You need to know. Maybe you didn't know your first time. So, you know, I do consultation for you, so you can know how much these people should earn monthly. Yeah, definitely. People, they must earn starting from 4.5 and above. You don't have to earn less than 4.5. Then you give older people 4.5, because if you give money to old women, they don't play cards with the money, but they feed the whole nation, which is the right. Our grannies, man, they use that sum to take care of our kids. Maybe, in Kasi, these girls, they leave their grannies, they spend their life in alcohol and this kind of stuff.
Comrades, but if you ilema uzothatha a grant, because those people who say Malema uzothatha a grant is because they don't read.
Those people who say Julius Malema is going to take a grant, you don't read. You must read. 4.5 older people. Kids 1,000. Maybe kids is 1,000. What 1,000 mama? Kids, man.
I've written it in the manifesto of the EFF that Abu Gogo Nabumkulu bazothola 4,500.
Guys, 4.5. Just imagine 4.5. And you guys must stop doing kids and leave kids with their grain. These people, they are busy doing kids and then they left kids with the grain. Grain is the one who's struggling with the child. Yeah?
When we take over as the government, even the money of our children, child grant, no child must get less than 850.
Go to say like no even child must get money less than 850. They must be around 1,000. That's where child must get the money. So if the child is getting money less than that, that's a problem. That does not go with EFF. Yeah? That does not go with EFF, guys. So like, what I'm saying, using your sense, you always give me a problem. I'm talking about serious issues here, and you come to give me a problem. My Julius Malema is the future. This guy is the future, man. He's the future. That future that we need. Here's what really I'm going to give you changura money, and don't buy alcohol with the money of social grants. When you feel,
because these children, we must love them. I will never take. Now I'm standing in front of you today because of the money of the grants.
If you're watching this stream and you are serious, you are not clapping your hands, come on, you need a prayer. You need a prayer. If you're watching this video and you are not yet, you need Pastor Ampor. You need Pastor Ampor.
My grandmother bought all types of food for us because of that money.
Why you bring us back, man? Why you remind us our childhood, where our granny, they will do all they can with the money they have to feed us? That is a strong woman we know. A woman is going to work so hard for his kids or their sister's kids or their family. That's we know when we talk about a true queen. So like now we have a Queen Zua. I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I'm a name. Yeah.
And when you give Abu Gogo imali, they don't go.
Imali kona.
Because by George, I'm a politician, the man.
Yes, by
George, I'm a politician. So we are going to stop that corruption. Take that money, redirect it, and give it to the poor of the poorest.
If you don't vote for Julius Malema, you need prayer. you need a prayer. You can see when he speak life. You know, like when we're with people who speak life, you're with people when they speak, you know, like this person speak life, man. They don't speak about booty, alcohol, booty. You speak life and you listen. That's what Julius Malema is doing, speaking life, man. Yeah, that's what people we need. People who speak life. Hi, my guys. Hi, man, guys. If you don't with Julius Malema, yeah. You need prayers, shame. You need prayers, and I'm going to pray for you. 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 I don't have money. What is
Will the media be free under an EFF government? Just give me a summary.
More than free. The EFF is the organization that is more accessible to the media. There's no such an organization as accessible as the EFF.
But
I don't
Julius Malema face now? We can see they're hearing to us the media is going to be free under EFF when EFF take over. He said definitely media is going to be free. You don't know we own the media as EFF. Everyone talks about EFF. Even ending the card, we are listening to him like now, talks about EFF.
I don't even think you know where
I think there's a bit of an overkill from time to time.
I don't even think you know where the UDM offices are.
UDM?
Yes. You see? That's how transparent we are. We're here. We're just on your face.
Have you gone overboard a bit in criticizing the media?
I can't see. Man. Well, I don't know why that video doesn't play. Why that video doesn't play? Hey, we have a problem, yeah? Hey, we have a problem, guys. So, I was doing reaction. You know, like, guys, I directed videos about Julius Malema on TikTok. So, like, now you can see, like, I don't understand why it's happening like this. Hey, man. How? Hello, guys. You're wasting my time. You're talking about Julius Malema. Hey? Hey, we're talking about things seriously. And you say, we don't care, my lady. We don't care who you are. We are talking about the future things here. We are talking about the future here. You see, like, this guy, I love to, every time he's, hi, man. Every time his videos, man, there'll be a voice record after that. Hi, man, I hate some. How? Let's come here. Now we are going to see now what I'm talking about. You see, like, and it was so nice, it was fluid night diluted. So like now this game going to give us problem. If we take the power tomorrow, we will go into action. There will be the land of load shedding, South Africa, EFF deputy. In your wet dreams, good. Let's go like now. Talk about what happened if EFF take over. So what will happen if EFF won the election 2024? This is a election based on what will happen when EFF take over. We can learn from that, right? We can learn from that and
imagine a South Africa where the economic freedom fighters, the EFF, emerged victorious in the elections. Welcome to another episode of Mzansi. Today we are going to be looking at a hypothesis off the EFF winning.
So like now it's all about understanding what EFF will do when it takes over. It's very important. It's a reminder to say like why we believe Julius Malema is the next president. What will happen based on the speech he's talking, based on his action in our country, based on his contribution. When he take over, he's going to keep his words or is going to behave different. You don't know.
The elections, and this is what would happen. In this new reality, the country witnesses a seismic shift in its political landscape as the EFF takes charge with their bold agenda. 1. Economic policies, land redistribution. Malma has advocated for land redistribution.
You started with music. Yo, you know, that's how I have to deal with this copyright stuff. I'll begin with the copyright stuff. Say, hey, this is me 2 months ago. Hey.
We are ready to take government. We can take it anytime. We are not scared of anything.
So like we are ready to take government. We can take it anytime. You pay them, you hold them accountable. Just like Burkina Faso. This man is our president. Yes, Malema, for the youth today. Malema is already a president. Yes, real talk. The only people that are scared are ones created European man-made poverty. They comprehend that their time, our God awake, this guy is here to save a black child. This guy save a black child.
To run government is the simplest thing because you employ people with qualification and you pay them. We are ready to take
to fix yes, it's so nice to listen. It's so nice, man. But let's be honest, so nice to listen to Julius Malema. So nice, so refreshing.
Speaker and the leadership of the EFF. This is a motion that seeks to unite black people in South Africa. And ordinarily, if leadership was provided, we shouldn't be having this debate. Because the land should have been returned into the hands of the rightful owners. We all know that the Dutch gangsters arrived here and...
So like this is what he's going to do because of all his life he's been talking about the land. He's been talking about the land. So like the land is being stolen from us. The land like this every time. Julius Malema will never talk about big messages to black child without mentioning a land. Without mentioning a land. Those are a lot of my videos focus on what it says when it comes to the land because of I'm telling you, he's always focusing on the land to say like we need to get the land back. Always, all these topics. The first one, what I call it, 7 pillars. It's fall under 7 pillars. Everything that mentioned under 7 pillars, Julius Malema is going to make it happen.
Took our land by force. And the struggle has since been about the return of the land into the hands of rightful owners. Yet those who went to negotiate on behalf of our people during the negotiations sold out this fundamental principle which...
There are people who are going to discuss this after apartheid. When they released Nelson Mandela, the people are going to discuss to say like, man, like you said, we don't want violence. You are free and your people are free now. But the only thing we'll never give you is a land. The leader of Dash
constituted the struggle against colonialism. So those who claim to be radical enough and who want radical change today should actually be in the forefront of agreeing that this constitution must be changed to make it possible for our people to own the land.
And then we need to check the comments. We need to include people. So like it's very important to mention people to come over and to share their opinion, which is very good to include people to share their opinion. That's how we will learn from each other. So other people, they come over, include their opinion like what I did, because this video is all about reactions. We were like, we listen, then we share opinion and we share based on what he's been preaching for his rest of his life about what he's going to do when he take over this country. Right? We all know that. So like, what do you do when you take South Africa back? Because of, like Dutch people, they took the land during apartheid. We all know that there.
It can't be correct that the less than 10% of the population owns almost more than 75% of the land.
Which is not fair. Which is not fair at all. It can't be like something like that where like people they own they own land. Now, I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all, because 70% of the land is owned by white.
And those people who own the land happen to be, in an acceptable language, private people like individuals, trust, and companies.
Which is not good. Guys, give me 1 minute. Listen to Julius Malema is speaking. Listen to Julius Malema is speaking. I'm coming.
But when you search deep as to who are these people, these are white people who are still owning our land. We remain a conquered nation, even when we claim to have democracy. We remain a conquered nation because white monopoly capital still owns the means of production.
The means of production in economy, during the factors of production, capital, you can mention them. So these guys are like, we even though we still claim we own South Africa, but people who own it is 70%. So as South Africans, and as you are watching this video, what it's trying to say is like, when I take over me, I'm going to make sure we get the land back. I'm going to make sure the land is returned. You understand? So because of like, it's to make sure as we understand, to understand the impact is going to bring. You understand very well.
And at the center of that is the land question.
The land questions, because we all ask ourselves like, how can people own like 70% of the land? People they own 70% of the land, or 70%, while black people they own 4%. Now it doesn't make any sense, because we question ourselves. I even question me.
The dominance of white people, it cannot go away, particularly white supremacy, for as long as land is not returned into the hands of the people. We are the only country where we say revolution has taken place, yet those who were oppressing us have not lost anything after the revolution.
So like, if you've been following Julius Malema, he's been always saying this. If like your entire life you've been following Julius Malema, he's been saying all of this. He never he never like maybe changed topics. Today's talking about this, today's talking about this. It's always saying same thing. It's always saying something that always relate to us. That's the beautiful thing about this Julius Malema, our president, our new president. You understand?
We remain as we were even before 1994. So we are saying that black people, all of us, we need to unite and amend the constitution so that we can expropriate land without compensation.
You know, like President signed the Better Bill. After signing the Better Bill, people are so happy to say, like, I hope at least we're going to be equal to whites, we're going to be equal, we're going to live happy together because we're all South African. At the end, we're all South Africans. But our president went so quiet. Our president went so quiet. Like, the president was like this. Was like went so quiet. Meaning this coming to Africa. So like everything happened fast in our country. Everything happened fast. And when everything happened fast, we ask ourselves, what's happening exactly?
There is no white person who will understand that clarion call because they don't know the pain of being landless. Only those who have gone through a passage of being landless will appreciate where we come.
Facts. Man, this video is for long. I don't know how long, because I think it's for a long video. 8 years, man. Since from 8 years, it's been saying the same thing. Since from 8 years. Since from 8 years, saying the same thing, even today. And then it's very important to check the comments, what people are saying. Willing, men's praise a man, and true men, true Malema, you are one of the best leaders. You will sit in economical free. Landlord Ramaphosa ANC owns South Africa land now. Thank Julius. Julius Malema is the only you that understand that it is to be a black and post-African that you only opposition party in Africa, not the globe. This happened last year, land issue. You understand? Wow, some comments though. Does anyone speak about English operated against South Africa?
Come from on the issue of the land. The issue of the land cannot be a campaigning issue. The issue of the land cannot be a rhetorical question. The issue of the land should be an issue of commitment. Honorable members, we have taken an oath here. And when we take an oath, we are simply saying we are loyal to the land. But how can we?
Yeah, you know, like it makes me think deep. I'm thinking so deep. He said we took oath there. And we need to speak the truth. We can't continue like everything is fine in South Africa. Everything like is fixed. Everything is not fixed yet. And we need to talk about it. We need to embrace it. Wow.
We be loyal to the land which is in the hands of private individuals. We must be loyal.
Man, you know, like I used to say this in my castle, there's a big land, man. Big land. Where like people, when they stay there, those people that are called informal settlements, you know, they will bring their shacks, try to stay there, you understand? Then they remove them. And when they ask, like when they remove them, they say like, this land is a private land, it's owned by a certain company, it's owned by certain people. Ask yourself like how? And then when you find out the person they're talking about is not even the person from Africa, from South Africa. So like this question, they come with a question, asking ourselves.
To the land that belongs to us. Majority of our people say South Africa belongs to them, yet they do not have proof to show that indeed.
Hey, you've been saying that, man. You've been saying that. So like South Africa belongs to us, South Africa belongs to us, but we don't have plan to stay. You are being hiring. How can you hire in your own country? Why you keep on while we have the land? Huh? Why keep on hiring? So like, yo, I'm going to hire, but we have the land. Doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense at all. And I don't see it will make sense. I don't think it will make sense.
South Africa belongs to them because many of them do not even know how a title deed looks like. Many generations died without even knowing how a title deed looks like. It is only through the expropriation of land that our people will be the rightful owners.
Just about these things for 8 years. Even 2025 is still talking about this. Since 2018 or 2017, speaking the same thing about the land, trying to educate people to like, yes, you can say like I'm South African, I'm Tswana, I'm Sotho, cause whatever, but you don't have a proof. You don't own anything. You own nothing, which is make totally sense. Which is make a totally sense. So like, yes, you can say you're from here, you can say you are born from here, whatever you can say. But people came here, they stole the land, and they're living the best life compared to Black child. This is a story that we are living. We're not coming here to play with people emotions, but this thing that we're experiencing every time. Let's give him a chance to finish his statement so that I can close the video. Let's give him a chance to speak.
Owners of this country. We cannot keep on saying South Africa belongs to all who live in it, yet we have nothing to show. Today, the ANC should come with the EFF. There is 6% available. We give it to you without no condition to amend the constitution and take the land. If you don't agree with us today, it means you are disagreeing with Honorable Ayanda George.
So this time, this where like Joyce Malema was so active, and this Joyce Malema like was being kicked out in Parliament, but speaking the truth. And I don't know. This is 2018 because Zuma didn't finish. He didn't finish his term. He did first term, the whole first term, the second term, like South Africans were so tired of Jacob Zuma. So like this thing that Julius Malema says, the thing that is going to do when he take over. When he take over, man, because he's been saying about the land and he's been pushing so hard. No one pushed so hard about the land like Julius Malema. No one pushed so hard about the land than Julius Malema. He's always there talking about the land.
If we don't agree with us today, it means you don't agree with your outgoing president on the issue of expropriation of land without compensation. Even the minister of land. This is a matter that can unite Black people. This is
right, Mufanga. You are talking right, Mufanga. This is the best way. Look, they're gossiping. You see, like 1, 2. You see. So like, Malema loves to talk too much. Hey, this guy loves to talk too much. Because you can see like they're gossiping. And Victor is agreeing. So like, Malema, you are speaking the truth. My heart. You touch my heart inside his heart. You touch my heart, Juju. Wow.
It's a matter that all of us should stand together and isolate white monopoly capital. This is a matter that can say to us, this is a genuine call which we as Black people can identify with. So the ANC, 6%.
6% of what? Maybe like I'm behind, maybe I'm slowly. 6% of what, Julius Malema. Because I'm like, now I'm the watch. I know Julius Malema loves that thing. I'm in charge, yeah. I'm in charge. Now I'm the one in charge. what 6% you are talking about? Man, I guess Julius Malema has been talking about this thing of land for long. Because the video I'm rating on is an 8 years video. It's an 8 years video, and he's keep on bringing it up, he's keep on talking about it, he's keep on, which is like, which is so beautiful, when it comes on keep on talking about the same thing. Because of when you want something, you talk about it. When you want something, you talk about it and you put more effort to show like you want this. You can't say you want something and you don't talk about it. Yeah? You can't say like you want something and you don't talk about it. You want something but you don't talk about it. How can it be? Yeah? Can be if you want something but you don't talk about it. That's a problem on its own. So when you want something, you talk about it. You talk like Julius Malema.
Le fa yona a re tšeng lefase re lemeng a re tšeng lefase re age difeme a re tšeng lefase re fe batho ba rena ba be le magae ba be le a place to call home. Honorable Nzimande.
You say like take the land. Let's take the land so we can build farm. Let's take the land so we can open the business. Let's take the land so that our kids can have home. And this is what he's planning to do when he takes over. Whether you like it or not, this is what he's planning to do when times goes on, when he take over, when he takes South Africa. So I think he's waiting only for your actions. Because the only person who's always fighting for you is the only person who always fighting for you. Whether I like it or not, but we both know the truth. We both know the truth. Julius Malema man is always fighting for a black child. He's always fighting for a black child. We all know that.
We have already started taking the land. If you vote against this, it's a waste of time. We are already giving our people the land, and we are not ashamed of that. People of South Africa, where you see a beautiful land, take it, it belongs to you.
Honorable Ngwenya Mabila.
Julius Malema makes people, Julius Malema like make people to think so hard, man. And I would like to say like before, I would like to like say thank you guys for watching the stream. Then I would like to say thanks so much. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that I can stay motivated. I love you so much. Bye.